3rd. We're in the Performing Arts Center with the Board of Education and Cabinet. I'd like to take a motion to go into executive session to discuss a student matter, matter of litigation, matter of potential litigation, matter of a lease agreement for the use of district property, as well as several personnel matters. Is there a motion? Mr. Bronson, seconded by Ms. Meyer. Any questions on the executive session agenda? All in favor? Any opposed? All right, we're going to go into executive session now. We anticipate returning to public at approximately 7:30 p.m. Thank you.
Check one, voice of the people.
right, if everyone can find their seats, please. All right, good evening, everyone. Welcome to our June 3rd Board of Education meeting. Just want to take a vote of the board to close executive session. Is there a motion? Mr. Bronson, seconded by Ms. Meyer. All in favor? Any opposed? All right, we are back in the public section of our meeting. If anyone would like to address the board later during our Voice of the Residents, you may sign up through the computer at the back of the room. All right, with that said, we will move into our business agenda. First, would everyone please rise to the Pledge of Allegiance? And then, following the pledge, please remain standing for a performance of the national anthem by Walt Whitman High School seniors Lucy Maniatis and Phil Clark. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Lucy and Phil. Married them. Yeah.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Wow, great job. That was awesome. That was amazing. One more round of applause for Lucy Maniatis and Phil Clark. They are two of our best and brightest, and we have a number of others to recognize today as well from our class of 2026. And to start our non-monetary awards presentation, I would like to first introduce Supervisor of Guidance K through 12, Mr. Corey Blair.
Hello? Oh, okay, there it goes. All right, good evening, everyone, and welcome to this year's Politician Award Ceremony. Before we begin, I would like to thank the board president, Mr. Nick Ciapetta, and the Board of Education trustees for being in attendance tonight. I would also like to thank Superintendent Dr. Vito D'Elia and his cabinet for joining us this evening. And lastly, I would like to thank all of our local dignitaries for taking the time to be part of this special event. Tonight marks yet another occasion where we celebrate our wonderful seniors and their families who are truly part of the fabric that makes Walt Whitman High School and the South Huntington School District so unique. This evening is not simply about receiving an award. Tonight it's about recognizing students who have gone above and beyond and honoring them with a proclamation for their hard work, dedication, and commitment. Money comes and goes often quicker than we'd like, but in just a few moments, each of you will be presented with an award recognizing the impact that you have made here at Walt Whitman. Cherish this moment. Keep this award in a safe place so that in years to come, when you reflect on your time here at Whitman, this will be one of those memories you speak about with great Wildcat pride. At this time, we're going to jump right into the awards, and I would like to see, is there a representative from Mr. Tom Donnelly? Okay, well, I have a statement. All right, so the Citizenship Award is specifically designed to spotlight students who lead by example. Our community is only as vibrant as the young people who step up to lead it, and this year's honorees embody the true spirit of public service, said legislator Tom Donnelly. Balancing top-tier academics while sacrificing your own free time to help others is no small feat. These students have proven themselves to be exceptional leaders both inside and outside the classroom. It is a true privilege to celebrate their hard work, and I know they will carry this passion for service into the future. So I'd like to call up Ella Fisher, who will be attending the University of Tennessee, and Philip Clark, who will be attending Syracuse University.
We should have held our
Yes,
applause.
take a picture. All right, the next award is going to be Serving Your Community Award. Is Ed Smith here? Okay. The Serving Your Community Award directly reflects the town's official motto, celebrating individuals and groups that dedicate their time to grassroots action, civic responsibility, and selflessness. Honorees are chosen for their profound impact on the local landscape, ranging from managing food pantries and heading youth programs to organizing environmental cleanups and leading community revitalization efforts. The strength of the town of Huntington has also been rooted in the dedication of its residents, said Supervisor Ed Smith. The Serving Your Community Award is our way of shining a well-deserved spotlight on the everyday heroes who step up, give back, and work tirelessly behind the scenes to help their neighbors, and it is a privilege to formally thank these individuals. I would like to call up Allison Palacios, who will be attending Binghamton University, Jaden Castro, who will be attending University at Buffalo, Julian Coble, who will be attending Union College, Lauren Knutson, who will be attending Hofstra University, and Ava Alveri, who will be attending Coastal Carolina University. All right, let's give them a round of applause. All right, the next award is going to be the Academic Excellence Award, and this was in behalf of Dr. Dave Bernardo. As a lifelong educator and former superintendent of South Huntington Schools and principal of Harborfields High School, Councilman David Bernardo has made academic advancement a cornerstone of his civic mission. The Academic Excellence Award shines a public spotlight on the township's emerging intellectual leaders, reinforcing the town's commitment to supporting local families and fostering opportunities for the next generation. As someone who spent decades in our local classrooms and district's offices, nothing brings me greater joy than celebrating the brilliance and hard work of South Huntington's students, said Councilman Dr. Dave Bernardo. These Academic Excellence Awards are a true mark of distinction, reflecting not just on the tireless efforts of our young scholars, but also the incredible dedication of the teachers and parents who support them and home. These students represent the bright future of our town. So I'd like to call up Alex Gillette, who will be attending Northeastern University, Isabella Hassman, who will be attending John Jay College, Lucas Hill Mendizabal, who will be attending Hofstra University, and Erica Chung, who will be attending Stony Brook University. All right, the next award is going to be the New York State Assemblyman Overcoming Obstacles Award by Assemblyman Steve Stern. The Overcoming Obstacles Award celebrates individuals who refuse to let adversity define their path, turning hardships into catalysts for personal growth and academic achievement. True success is not measured by where you stand on a clear day, but by how you navigate the storm, said Assemblyman Steve Stern. The students receiving the Overcoming Obstacles Award are the absolute pride of our community. They have faced hurdles that would have caused many to give up, yet they chose to push forward with grace, grit, and an unwavering spirit. Their perseverance is a powerful lesson to all of us, and it is a privilege to honor these students. So, with Sophia Golombiowski, who will be attending Suffolk County Community College, Sabrina Whalen, who will be attending Long Island Beauty School, Ryan Gullickson, who will be attending Suffolk Community College, Sean O'Connor, University at Buffalo, and Thomas Pignatelli, who will be attending Sacred Heart. The next award is the Attorney General's Award, the Triple C Award, and I'd like to call up John L. Belford to this podium. Thank you.
Students, parents, faculty, and school administrators, thank you for inviting me here tonight. As you heard, my name is John Belford, and I'm delighted to represent Attorney General Letitia James for this special occasion. For more than 20 years, the Department of Law has acknowledged our state's most exceptional students with the Triple C Award. The Triple C stands for commitment, courage, and character. Attorney General James is pleased to continue this tradition tonight to encourage the next generation of New Yorkers to reach their full potential. Over the past several years, as we all know, our young people have been cast in the role of trailblazers as they've encountered unprecedented challenges. Their drive to develop their minds and flourish confidently is to be commended. These qualities will empower them in academia, but also in life. And now as they proceed to achieve their goals, they will encounter many challenges. And while that change can be scary, our young people have demonstrated they are extremely competent to navigate whatever triumphs and tribulations that might lie ahead. Their journeys have just begun, and there's truly no limit to what they will accomplish. To that end, I am delighted to present two students with the 2026 Attorney General's Triple C Award. And before I just announce their names, I'm not going to read the entire work up here, but suffice to say that both of these students have really overcome a lot of struggles in their lives and have risen to the occasion. They're true volunteers. One is the vice president of the newly formed Suffolk County Volunteer Firefighters Association. The other one was the vice president of the student body here. So I'm very proud to present Ryan Pastore and Sarah Bruzal. All right. Okay. A lot. That's your.
Thank you very much.
All right, the next award is going to be the Congressman Nick LaLota, and I'm going to read it. The Congressional Certificate of Merit is awarded to young leaders who stand out not only for their scholastic triumphs, but for also their civic mindedness, peer mentorship, and volunteer work outside the classroom. Long Island's future depends entirely on the passion, character, and drive of our young people, said Congressman Nick LaLota. The Congressional Certificate of Merit recognizes students who have gone above and beyond to excel academically while dedicating their time to uplifting those around them. It is an honor to celebrate these remarkable young men and women. Their hard work is an inspiration to our entire district, and I know they will continue to achieve great things for our nation. So I'd like to call up Nicole Bell, who will be attending Fordham University, Lauren Dinsdale, Northeastern University. Anthony DiPaolo, who will be attending University at Buffalo. Ibrahim Farouk, who will be attending Stony Brook. And we can't forget about the other Dinsdale, Samantha Dinsdale, who will also be attending Northeastern University. Thank you. All right, the next award is the Senator Mario R. Matera Government Achievement Award. The Government Achievement Award is designed to highlight young leaders who balance their demanding scholastic workloads with active roles in student government, local public service initiatives, or grassroots community organizing. The young men and women receiving this award represent the very best of our community, said Senator Mario Matera. Understanding the role of government and active citizenship early is vital for the future of our state and country. These scholars haven't just excelled in the classroom, they have proven themselves to be leaders who care deeply about the well-being of their neighbors and peers. It is a true privilege to recognize their achievements and support their bright futures. So let's have Chris George Taku, who will be attending Northeastern University, and Emmanuel Infante, who will be attending Hofstra University. I would also like to call up our valedictorian and our salutatorian, Cheyenne Sadiq, and Jay Tintera. Cheyenne will be attending Johns Hopkins, and Jay will be attending Fordham University. This was also for the Congressman Nick Walota Award for the Balance Out. All right, the next award is the New York State Comptroller Thomas P. DiNapoli. The Student Achievement Award is designed to promote the core ideals of civic engagement and public service among leaders of tomorrow. A good education and civic engagement set the stage for our youth to achieve great things, said State Comptroller Thomas P. DiNapoli. The Student Achievement Award recognizes those unique young people who don't just excel in their studies, but also who look for better ways to uplift the school and the neighborhoods. By dedicating their time to volunteerism and public service, these outstanding students represent the very best of New York State and specifically South Huntington, and I am proud to celebrate their hard work and leadership potential. So I'd like to call up Ryan Ewan, who will be attending the University of California, San Diego. Lucy Maniatis, who will be attending University of Southern California. Emily Carey, who will be attending the University of South Carolina. Isabella Galindo, who will be attending Hofstra University, and Lila Black, who will be attending Rhode Island. Rhode Island? All right, there it goes. It wasn't on here, but I remembered.
No. She's going to, he's going to San Diego.
Congratulations. All right, I'd like to call Dr. Murphy up to the podium. Come on up.
Thank you, Mr. Blair. So for our Suffolk County Public Service Award, the Public Service Award highlights individuals who champion grassroots action, civic responsibility, and local volunteerism. From managing neighborhood food pantries and heading youth development programs to leading environmental conservation efforts on Long Island's East End, the award focuses on those who dedicate their time to making Suffolk County a better place to live, work, and raise a family. A strong community is built entirely on the shoulders of the people who step up to serve it, said County Executive Ed Romaine. The Suffolk County Public Service Award is our way of shining a spotlight on the quiet heroes who work tirelessly behind the scenes to help our neighbors and strengthen our country. It is a privilege to honor their selflessness, their leadership, and their unwavering commitment to public service. This year's award goes to Arya Shah, who will be attending Georgetown University. Over here. Go. Right here. Congratulations. Our next award is the Certificate of Special Recognition from Congressman Tom Suozzi. Congressman Tom Suozzi would like to honor Whitman students on their outstanding achievements, dedication, and contributions to both the school community and beyond. The Certificate of Special Recognition is presented to individuals who have demonstrated excellence through academic achievement, leadership, community involvement, and a commitment to making a positive impact on others. These special awards go to Lucy Maniatis, University of Southern California; Cheyenne Siddiqui of Johns Hopkins University; and Jay Tentera of Fordham. Please come up. Did you just say you're with the smart people? All right.
One more, it looks like.
Our next award goes to the Principal's Volunteer Service Award. This is an award that we created a couple of years ago, and really it shines the students that over their 4 years' times here at the high school donated a lot of hours and a lot of effort to make sure that not only our school but our community maintains how beautiful it is, and also making sure that they are making a mark on our community, in here and at large. Our first award goes to the Presidential Service Award. These are students that got between 250 and 500 hours of community service. And this goes to Angelina Laurenti and Jack Kunstler. Angelina will be attending Fashion Institute of Technology, and Jack Kunstler will be attending Michigan State University. Our next Public Service Award, these students have attained 500 or more hours of community service over their 4 years. And this goes to Andrew Carpinos, and he will be going to the Culinary Institute of America; Ceci Batista, Stony Brook University; Ryan Ewan, University of California, San Diego; Emmanuel Infante, Hofstra University; Angelina, oh, sorry, that's the last hit. I'm about to give you another one, Angelina. Oh, did I miss one? And Lucy Maniatis. The last word I will give, but certainly not least, is our Walt Whitman High School Perfect Attendance Award. I know. I can only hope that this perfect attendance stays with you long after Whitman. Okay, you know what, enough laughing. Our Perfect Attendance Award, this is Walt Whitman High School grades 9 through 12, is Diana Ramirez and Lauren Dinstill.
Hopefully they're both here. There they are.
She's as shocked as everybody else. I'd like to now call up Mr. David Barth to give out one of the last awards.
think I'm the only one here tonight with medals, which is pretty exciting. I'm here tonight to honor the Walt Whitman High School recipients of the Outstanding Health and Physical Education Student Award, presented by the Suffolk Zone of New York State Association for Health, Physical Education, and Dance. This award is selected by the physical education staff and recognizes 2 outstanding students in the 2026 graduating class who exemplify exceptional scholastic ability, possess leadership skills, and advocate for healthy and active lifestyles for all. This year's recipients are Isabella Galindo and Kritz George Taku.
And last, but certainly not least, is Dr. Muller. He just has one award that he would like to present to a student.
So as a leadership team member for the Region 1 or Suffolk County chapter of the School Administrators Association of New York State, I'm happy to announce a winner of a scholarship. I may not have medals as Mr. Barth had, but I am here to announce that this young man is going to be getting a $500 check mailed to his house, so that's pretty spectacular. He had to write an essay, and the committee reviewed it, and he is the winner. Part of the letter that he received says, "Your words remind us of the deep and lasting connections that are built within our schools and the powerful impact that dedicated educators and administrators can have on a student's life." And that winner is Emmanuel Infante.
All right, good evening, everyone. We have a little younger honorees to recognize now. We have our State Reflection Award winners, and I'd like to bring up our winners from throughout the district. Not everyone is here today, but we're going to recognize them and announce them anyway. To help me with that, I'd like to bring up, where is she? Dana Chaffee, there she is. Dana Chaffee, Walt Whitman High School PTA President and PTA Council President-elect. All right. Our first award winner, and this year, just so you know what this is, this year we had a record number of students who won at the state level for our Reflections program. For over 50 years, Reflections has helped students explore creative paths, providing opportunities for recognition and access to the arts. Among our state-level winners, we have students from Oakwood, Countrywood, Maplewood, Silas Stimson, and Walden High School. Work was submitted in the areas of film production, literature, photography, and visual arts. We are so proud of these students and proud to recognize them tonight with a certificate to mark this wonderful and significant accomplishment. If you're in attendance, please come up when your name is called and stay up till the ceremony is complete. All right, first, Patrick Asierno, Award of Merit. Film production. Want to help? Next up, Keaton Pachter, Award of Merit, Film Production. You stand up right next to you. Thank you. Okay. Finn Verdolino, Award of Merit, Film Production. Next up, Kyle Rosado, Award of Merit, Literature. right. Oh, Patrick Arciano, another winner, Award of Merit Photography. Congratulations. Congratulations. Another one. Next up, Braden Mackey Elliott, Award of Merit Photography. Congratulations. All right. Oh, we already have Kyle up here. Kyle won again. Kyle Rosado, Award of Merit Photography. Congratulations. All right. Carter Garcia, Award of Merit Photography. Next, Tyler Holzweiss, Award of Merit Photography. I'm noticing a theme. Patrick Ascierno, Award of Excellence Visual Arts. He's out of hands. And last but certainly not least, Gabriella Galli, Award of Merit Visual Arts. We're going to have the Board of Education come up to take a picture with our Reflections Award winners. Another round of applause, please. All right, next up, I would like to turn the program over to Board of Education member Erin Meyer to present the Diana Cinque Mani Fritze Impact Award. Ms. Meyer.
Got some helpers. Good evening. My name is Erin Meyer. I'm a lifelong South Huntington resident and current member of the Board of Education. This evening, I have the honor of memorializing the impact of another very special person to South Huntington and to me and my family, Diana Cinque Mani Fritze. This is the second year that we are privileged to recognize 7 more South Huntington students in her memory that, like Diana, have made a truly positive and lasting impact on our community. To tell you a little bit more about the award and why we are so grateful to honor these 7 students in her name this evening, I'd like to turn it over to Jules, Madison, and Matthew, 3 very important people in Diana's life who are committed to ensuring that her legacy of positivity, kindness, and generosity continues to grow in South Huntington.
Leave a little sparkle wherever you go. That was Diana's motto. A wonderful South Huntington graduate and educator, Diana truly left every place and everyone in her life better than she found it. And there are many here this evening, friends, family, former colleagues, and students from Countrywood that she personally impacted in that way. Dee is remembered for her kindness, generosity, selflessness, and her ability to put a smile on everyone's face. Her desire to constantly go above and beyond and make everything around her better are what made my Auntie Dee's life such a gift.
The Diana Cinquemani Fritzie Impact Award recognized South Huntington students in each building who are creating an exceptionally positive impact on our school community, making it a better place because of their presence.
Students were nominated by teachers, paraprofessionals, and administrators, coaches, nurses, or support staff. The students being honored by this award embody these same characteristics and have made a tangible, lasting, positive impact on our school community. Tonight we hear from each of your nominators who will share with us why they felt you truly embodied the spirit of this award and how you have left the sparkle in our school community.
To the 2026 recipients of the Diana Cinquemani Fritzie Impact Award, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. In a world where you can be anything, you are choosing to be kind, to be generous, to be selfless, and to go above and beyond to leave your community a brighter place than when you arrived. Recognizing your character and your efforts and telling you how truly special we think you are, I can think of no better way to honor the memory of my best friend, who was sincerely the most incredible person to everyone she knew. My friends here will help me share the names of the 7 award recipients for this year. Then each of your teachers or administrators will read a little bit about why they felt you truly embody the spirit of this award. Caitlin and Kyle, two very important people in Diana's life, will help us present your certificate. And in the days to come, your name will go on a legacy plaque in each of your school buildings, displayed in a place of pride with your name on it for years to come. Thank you again to each of you, to your parents and your families for encouraging you, and to your teachers and school community that recognize the greatness in you. Please stay up near the dais after you receive your certificate so that we can get a group photo with everyone, including Diana's family that's here tonight. Matthew will present for Walt Whitman.
From Walt Whitman High School, Philip Clark.
Hello, Philip. So Philip was selected for many reasons, but one of the most is his smile and his infectious humor that he is able to light the life in any room. His ability to inspire those within the fine arts department as well as in marching band and his student body has been something that's been truly special, and he truly has made his mark on Whitman, not only now, but for years to come. I hope you never lose that light, and I hope you always brighten the room wherever you go, and that is why you were selected.
From Stimson Middle School, Benjamin Meyer.
If you walk into the Stimson gym during a Challenger sports game, you're guaranteed to see 2 things: incredible athletes giving their all, and a Wildcat mascot making amazing moves in the middle of the court with absolutely unmatched enthusiasm. That mascot, our official entertainer-in-chief, is Ben Meyer. And whether he's wearing a giant Wildcat head, cheering at the top of his lungs with that enthusiasm on the sidelines, or quietly helping teammates during the play, Ben's mission is always the same: to make sure everyone around him feels like a star. For the past few years, our district has presented the Diana Cinquemani Fritzie Impact Award to students who truly live by the motto, Leave a little sparkle everywhere you go. Sometimes that sparkle looks like a really high GPA or a brilliant play in the soccer field. Ben certainly has both of those covered. He's a model student and a fierce competitor. But what makes Ben exceptionally rare is that he doesn't use his talents to stand in the spotlight. Instead, he uses them to turn the spotlight on others. In a world where it's easy to focus on our own goals, Ben's first instinct is always to serve. He treats kindness not as a chore, but as a daily habit. He's a student who notices when someone needs a lift, a teammate who puts the group before himself, and the presence in our hallways that simply makes a cloudy day feel a little brighter. A true measure of a person's legacy isn't just what they accomplish, it's how they made other people feel. Long after Ben moves on from Stimson, and our community will remember the goals he scored and the grades he earned, but more than anything, we're going to remember the pure joy and grace that he left in our hearts. He didn't just attend Stimson, he changed our culture. Ben, thank you for being the ultimate teammate, the ultimate Wildcat, and a constant reminder that the greatest thing we can do with our lives is lift others up. Please join me in congratulating the Stimson Middle School 2026 Diana Cinquemani Fritzie Impact Award recipient, Mr. Benjamin Meyer.
For Silas Wood, congratulations to Amna Usman.
Amna Usman truly embodies the spirit of the Diana Cinquemani Fritz Impact Award through her kindness, leadership, and positive influence on our school community. She consistently treats everyone around her with compassion, respect, and warmth, always making others feel included and valued. Amna is polite, hardworking, and leads by example both inside and outside of the classroom. This year, Amna came to me with an idea where she wanted to start a new club. It was called GSG, Girls Supporting Girls. Through this program, she has worked to create a culture of encouragement, support, and empowerment among students. Her efforts have helped students feel connected, supported, and uplifted, leaving a lasting positive impact on those around her. For those that know Amna, she's incredibly modest and understanding, never seeking attention or recognition for the good she does. She just does it. Instead, she quietly leads through her actions and consistently sets a positive example for others. She makes a difference every day as a quiet leader through her kindness, empathy, and willingness to help others. Amna's selflessness, dedication, and positive presence makes her exceptionally deserving of this recognition. She truly leaves a little sparkle everywhere she goes and has helped make our school community a better place because of her presence.
From Maplewood, Michael Savarese.
When you look at the criteria for this wonderful award, seeking a student who leaves a little sparkle everywhere they go and makes the school a better place, one specific name immediately comes to our mind. If you've ever heard or ever had the chance to speak with this young man, even for just a few minutes, you already know exactly why he has affectionately earned the title, the Mayor of Maplewood. We are so incredibly proud to present this award to Michael Savarese.
Michael is a true leader in our fourth grade classroom, and he leads entirely with a positive attitude. He brings a smile to school every single day, and honestly, it's completely contagious. He isn't afraid to say when something's difficult, and he's always incredibly grateful for the help he receives. But where Michael shines brightest is how he lifts up those around him. He is the student who always goes above and beyond when a peer is in need of support, whether he is helping friends or make better choices in small groups or just checking in on a classmate. Michael is funny, kind, responsible, and a friend to everyone.
Michael just doesn't show up for school. He comes determined to make it a great day for himself and for everyone else in the building. He truly embodies the spirit of leaving a lasting, positive impact on the Maplewood community.
Michael, thank you for being the heart of our school.
Congratulations, Mr. Mayor, you earned it.
From Birchwood Elementary School, Violet Chetty.
It is an honor to present this award to Violet, an extraordinary 11-year-old who truly embodies the sentiment. She leaves a little sparkle everywhere she goes. Violet is an exceptional bilingual student who maintains excellent grades and demonstrates a true passion for learning. But her talents don't just stop there at the classroom door. She successfully balances her academic responsibilities in 2 languages while participating in math enrichment programs, staying actively involved in sports such as baseball, pickleball, and fit team. She's always smiling, no matter how tired she feels. Her leadership at Birchwood is just unmatched. She's a friend to all. She has been voted onto the student council every single year and has served on the executive board multiple times and is currently our 5th grade vice president.
Whether she is representing Birchwood at district-wide events or simply explaining a tough math equation to a classmate, Violet leads with compassion. She is a genuinely kind, caring, and helpful person. On a stressful day, you might even find a sweet note on your desk from her saying, "You're doing great." Violet's maturity and selflessness were on full display this year when she demonstrated extraordinary courage for a vital cause. To raise money for childhood cancer research through the St. Baldrick's Foundation and St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, Violet chose to shave her head. When she walked into school, her classmates were in awe, cheering, hugging, and high-fiving her. That single brave act brought our entire classroom community closer together.
Violet is ambitious, witty, confident, and mature beyond her years. Like Diana Sunkumana Fritzi, she proves that you are never too young to make a massive difference. By living out the phrase, "leave a little sparkle wherever you go," Violet makes our school and our world a better, kinder, and brighter place to be. She is incredibly deserving of this honor.
From Countrywood, a school very special to Diana's heart, Elizabeth Martinez Rodriguez.
Elizabeth is the most empathetic, kind, and helpful little girl. She looks out for everyone and always goes above and beyond to make sure that her peers are okay, whether she knows them or not. She has made an impact on all of the students that she has been in class with, on the bus with, and merely from interacting with in school. Considering the varying levels of special needs students that Elizabeth interacts with daily, she never gets frustrated or upset. She always wants to help, and she always is a kind and friendly face. If a student doesn't know their way in the hallway, she brings them to their class. When she's getting off the bus, she waits for the students that she knows will need assistance. If a child has nobody to play with on the playground, she always goes over to them and asks if they want to play. When students around her are unable to say words, she will use visuals and pictures or even their AAC devices to help them. These qualities are unmatched in a 7-year-old. Elizabeth has made a lifelong impact on me, as well as the other staff in our self-contained classes and the staff in our building. It is rare to meet a child like her in a primary school, and even more rare in special classes. She thinks of everyone before herself. I could go on forever with detailed, specific examples. She is so deserving of this award. Elizabeth has told us that she wants to be a teacher when she grows up, and I truly hope that that happens for her because she is amazing. Congratulations, Elizabeth. I speak for all of Countrywood when I say we are so proud of you.
And last but certainly not least, Margaret Salmon from Oakwood.
Good evening. We are incredibly proud to celebrate Maggie Salmon, a second grader in our class at Oakwood Primary Center, who truly embodies the idea of leaving a sparkle wherever you go. Maggie has a gift for kindness. She is the first to notice when a friend needs help and the first to brighten someone's day with a compliment. Her genuine heart shows care and kindness to everyone she encounters. We have had the pleasure of knowing Maggie beyond the classroom, such as over the summer at camp and in after-school activities. In every setting, Maggie's generosity and selflessness bring smiles to the faces of everyone around her and brightens every room she enters.
Maggie is friends with all the students in her class and always models being a responsible student and a good friend. These are qualities that truly make Maggie shine. She consistently demonstrates what it means to be respectful and responsible. Maggie is always a role model, whether in the classroom, in the hallways, or during fun activities. She is a natural leader who treats everyone with respect and models what it means to be a dedicated student and a loyal friend. If a student in the class needs help, Maggie does not hesitate to support them. We have no doubt that Maggie's positive influence will leave an everlasting mark on Oakwood, and we can't wait to see her shine as she moves on to Birchwood. Congratulations, Maggie.
To the 2026 recipients, thank you. In a world that can seem bleak and dark, this is our sparkle, living Diana's legacy and becoming the future of South Huntington. If the teachers and administrators and Diana's family would like to come up for a group photo, that would be great. Thank you. And a happy birthday to Amna.
right, I want to congratulate all of our winners tonight, the elected official winners, our reflection winners, as well as the Diana Cinquemani Fritze Impact Award winners. Congratulations, everyone. And feel free to, we're moving into our transportation presentation, so you can feel free to exit if you like.
We got the popcorn. I know. Gotta talk to that guy.
minutes. That's it. All right, he's got 6 minutes.
6 minutes for what?
I'm looking at halftime.
Yeah, yeah.
He's looking for 6 minutes. Is that what Bill has?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Ciapetta, members of the Board of Education, Dr. D'Elia, good evening. Tonight, we are going to take a look a year back from the implementation of our Peaceful School Bus. As you may recall, this was an initiative that we started and brought to the board in August. And before I even get started, I'd be remiss if I didn't thank all of our administrators who have really helped get this program off the ground this year, from our primary principals and assistant principals, our intermediate principals and assistant principals, and of course, Dr. Jim Wright, who has really helped in putting together all the data that you will see this evening. So, as we go through, just a reminder about the Peaceful School Bus. Really, the three pillars of it are safety, respect, and community. And what we're really trying to do is, we know that the school bus may not be the most desirable space. It's cramped, can be warm or cold at times, but it's a place where everyone belongs, and we want to create that team approach. How did we go about doing that this year? Well, what we did is we really took a shift and went into an education and relationship building model, where it was an extension of the classroom and the culture. The school bus is no longer separate. Our drivers have been supported. They are part of our team. We have met with them throughout the course of the year, and they've met with the students. As a result, as we've gone through, we've really kept the idea of safety in the forefront and our mission throughout. So we've held different meetings throughout the course of the year, not only with our school staff, but with our students and with our drivers, to ensure that all together we were able to create a unified bus culture. This began in November. Actually, it began a little bit earlier than that, back in August, when the administrators and myself met, and we really sat down and mapped out exactly what the Peaceful School Bus initiative would be like for this first year. Once we had the initial groundwork down, we said the next thing that we needed to do was really inform all of our teachers and our staff, and to really ensure that there was buy-in there. Once we had that buy-in from our teachers, our training really shifted to our drivers, and making sure that the orientation was there in the program's language, the goals, and to ensure that there was buy-in there as well. Then it was time for our students. Grade level assemblies were launched to each of our buildings, where we talked about what a Peaceful School Bus program could look like, what it will look like this year, and how it will look in the future. So we had route meetings throughout the course of the year. In the beginning, they were very small meetings, where we would emphasize exactly what behaviors we would expect on a school bus. And then that led into the building of relationships with our bus drivers, and as well as the creation of our T-shirts that were handed out this year that say that we all love a peaceful school bus, which we do. And now we are at the phase where we are reviewing the data to measure the progress. We're going to celebrate our safety wins that we've had this year, and we know that there's still work to be done, but we feel that we've really gotten us off to a great start over the course of the year. So just a few pictures up on our display here. We had some hallway bulletin boards really demonstrating that the school bus is now part of the school building. Each route had time to meet together, and they're now teams. And one of the activities that they did is they were able to name their school bus. So no longer was it just Bus H. It might be Bus H, the Hungry Hippos, and all different types of names for our buses. Much cooler than that, and you'll see that in our video in just a minute. believe Bluebird 10,000 was one of the names. But when we look at this, we went from reactive discipline to a proactive culture. We know that our baseline, last year we had 882 incidents that were reported through our bus system. We tried to really streamline that process this year and make it even easier for our drivers to fill out any incident reports as well. So we're able to create a digital platform where our drivers could just scan a QR code, fill out a report, and it would go right to our administrators. A copy would also go to the transportation office. And one of the things that we really found that made this such an important intervention and step was the fact that there was now complete transparency and follow-through in all of our actions. So our administrators, after they met with students, there was time for them to complete the form, and that information was then shared back. So there was a completed loop with our transportation department. And overall, we know that the number's probably going to be a little bit less than 56% because as we look through the data right now, we were able to get through the end of April. The May data came in after this presentation was put together, but it's still looking in a very positive direction. And as you can see, in 2024-25, we had 882 incidents. Through April of this year, we had 389 bus reports, so a significant decrease in the number of reports. But at the same time, we've made it easier for those reports to be filed. So we actually thought we might see an uptick, especially when we started the year. We saw an increase, but as the year continued, we've really seen a decrease with some exceptions, which we will talk about here in a moment. We've had, utilizing all the data, we have found that 74% of our incidents are happening on the way home right now. Which is a significant decrease in the amount in the morning. We believe that part of that is due to our students being able to come off the bus and get in and have breakfast right away. We think that that downtime there is really helping us as well. We've also looked at trend lines. When have we had surges in incidents? And we did find that there was one in October. It was pretty much after the honeymoon period had ended of the beginning of the year. But then we found another surge in February. And if you remember back to the winter that we had, it was a very difficult winter in terms of being able to go outside and play if you're a young child. So we think there was a little bit more energy on the buses going home. But it is something we are going to continue to take a look at. And proactively, what we've planned for next year is we will have assemblies reminding students right when we come back from vacations as well as those times of the year. So really to hopefully encourage our students and remind them of the positive behaviors that we expect on our school buses. So as I mentioned before, really just signifying that loop of whatever has been reported, there's been an intervention put in place, and the resolution has been communicated to all involved. And here's a little, who to hear better from than our students. So here's some information on school
Hello,
bus.
my name is Jude Thorne, and I'm going to tell you about the Peaceful School Bus Program. It gives you the opportunity to get to know your bus driver, and it gives the bus driver the opportunity to get to know you.
Hi, I'm Matthew Salmon, and I have a bus driver named Miss Lori, and we went to this assembly one day to learn about her favorite color and stuff, what she likes, her likes and dislikes. We talked about her favorite food, blueberries, her favorite color, blue, and then we made a name for our bus. The name is Bluebird 10,000, which is cool because on our bus we do posters everywhere and stuff, you know, and I think it's really fun. And really, I think it's safer, so I think I like this year better than the previous years about our bus.
Mi nombre es José y mis maestras son señorita Groisman y señora Besico. Y un bus de paz es un bus que tiene paz y que es responsable y los estudiantes son muy como buenos y son cariñosos y aprendimos que es un bus de paz con todos los buses en la escuela. My name is Alyssa and my bus driver's name is Miss Egypt. I really liked when we played the Would You Rather game, the peaceful school bus assembly. My bus driver's name is Mr. Garth, and I also had fun playing Would You Rather with him. We talked about the safety rules about the school bus. One of the safety rules was you had to buckle your seatbelt. If you didn't, then if we got in a car crash, you might have been hurt. Another reason is no eating because it might get over the seat and then you might get sticky. We love our peaceful school bus.
So there you have it, just a little bit of commentary from our students. We knew tonight would be a late night, didn't want to have them out here, but we did want to get a few of their sentiments out there for you. So as we move forward, our path forward, as we continue on this bus journey, we're looking for some of those frequent flyers, talking about some behavior plans and really implementing those in place in the beginning of September, looking at our post-break protocols, January and spring break, if we have changes in our weather again, of course, and really just creating a master schedule of events that can be done in each building. We've learned a lot about the program this year. Our administrators have done a wonderful job of experimenting and trying games, as you heard before, Would You Rather, My Favorite, and just really creating relationships between our bus drivers and our students. Has been one of the most valuable tools that has come out of this. So as we continue to move forward, year 2, we hope, with some targeted adjustments, will be even safer and a more enjoyable school ride for everyone. That's all. Any questions?
Thank you, Dr. Hender. Excellent presentation. Use the data to identify and address a problem. Any questions from the board for Mr. Bronson?
Not a question. I just wanted to quote the Partridge Family. Come on, get happy.
Question, Mr. Joyner.
Thank you so much for this presentation. My question revolves around what has the input been from the drivers themselves regarding this program?
That's a great question, and Mr. Joyner, I would have loved to have put a driver up, but they're a little camera shy. But we did go to them and ask them for some quotes and some information as well. They are enjoying the program. They are seeing the fruits of the labor. And the most importantly, what they really enjoy is that they don't want to be on camera, but they love being with the students. And they are really learning a lot about the students, as well as the students are learning about the drivers. So they've seen an increase in safety on the buses. Obviously, we know we have more work to do, but there's definitely been an increase in appreciation for everything that has been done. Sure.
Dr. D'Elia.
Sure. Thank you, Dr. Hender. And I know this was year 1, so usually year 1 of implementation is the toughest year, but we've had great success. Thank you for overseeing it. And I also want to thank the administrators who are doing a lot with Peaceful School Bus back in the buildings, getting those meetings together, organizing all the things that are associated with Peaceful School Bus. So thank you to all of you as well. Year 1 was a success, and we look forward to moving forward into year 2 with even more success. No pressure.
None at all.
Thank you, Dr. D'Elia. Thank you, Dr. Hender. It's our first classroom and last classroom of the day, so it's a very important space, and making sure everybody is safe and comfortable is very important and respected. We respect our bus drivers. All right, moving on to our new business agenda. Is there a motion to adopt the agenda? Mr. Joyner, seconded by Ms. Meyer. Any questions on the agenda? All in favor? Any opposed? Items E through H require one resolution for adoption. We have minutes, financial items, bids, and bills. Is there a motion? Mr. Bronson, seconded by Ms. LaCara. Any questions? All in favor? Any opposed? All right, we have 3 pieces of correspondence that were received from the last meeting. The first piece was from a resident regarding some concerns at Countrywood Primary Center. In response, the district undertook environmental testing. Dr. Lee, you want to add anything?
Yeah, there was a musty smell going on at Countrywood in a certain area of the building, and was lingering for a few days. So we had Dennis Martin, our facilities director, contracted with J.C. Broderick to come in. This company specializes in environmental studies, and they did some testing. And basically what they said, in a nutshell, is that the outside air and the inside air were very similar. So fortunately, there was no issue as far as the musty smell being concerned for health reasons. So we are still remediating. It did, I don't know if Mr. Levy's here, but I know it is better in the building. Yeah. So we're still looking at everything, making sure it doesn't come back.
Excellent. Thank you, Dr. D'Elia. I don't think anyone's here to address that letter. Next up, invitation from Dr. Murphy to the military breakfast. Dr. Murphy. Thank you, Dr. Murphy. That's one of our highest numbers in recent years, too, so great to see. All right, and lastly, we have an email communication from a resident regarding kindergarten registration. Is she here to address that? Nope. All right, moving on to new business. We have only 8 items today. Like, first item of new business is the disposal of obsolete items. Motion. Ms. LaCara, seconded by Mr. Bronson. Ms. Kavanaugh.
Thank you, Mr. Ciapetta. For the board's approval tonight, we have a request from Dr. Rice to declare a number of technology items obsolete as they have reached their end of life.
Okay. Questions? All in favor? Any opposed? All right, next up is a data privacy agreement motion. Ms. Meyer, seconded by Mr. Bronson. Dr. Hender.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Ciapetta. Tonight for the board's approval is a data and EdLaw 2D privacy agreement in order to ensure that all of our student data is safe.
Okay, questions? All in favor? Any opposed? Moving on to new business item 3, first of 2 out-of-district placements. Motion. Ms. LaCara, seconded by Mr. Bronson. Mr. Lombardo.
Thank you, Mr. Ciapetta. Tonight for the board's approval, this contract and placement is for one South Huntington resident who attends the Cleary School for the Deaf. The student requires a full-time teacher of the deaf to meet IEP goals and make academic progress. South Huntington does not currently have this service available in district.
Thank you, Mr. Lombardo. This placement was discussed by the board in executive session. Is there any questions? All in favor? Any opposed? All right. Moving on to item 4, another out-of-district placement, this one with a Little Flower. Is there a motion? Ms. Meyer, seconded by Mr. Joyner. Mr. Lombardo again.
Thank you, Mr. Ciapetta. Tonight for the board's approval, this contract and placement is for one South Huntington resident who will continue to attend Little Flower Union Free School District for the 26-27 school year. South Huntington does not currently have an in-district program to support the student's social, emotional, and academic needs.
Thank you, Mr. Lombardo. The board reviewed this placement as well as the student's needs in executive session. All in favor? Any opposed? Resolution is adopted 5-0. Motion, new business 5 rather. Approval for summer contract transportation. Ms. LaCara, seconded by Ms. Meyer. Mr. Conway.
Thank you, Mr. Ciapetta. Tonight for the board's approval is a request to partner with Half Hollow Hills School District and utilize their contract with Educational Bus Transportation. This would be for summer services to assist with transporting students with disabilities attending school during the summer outside of the district as part of their IEP. This provides us the opportunity to offer the service to the community as well as a cost savings to the district.
Thank you, Mr. Conway. Questions? All in favor? Any opposed? All right. Moving on to item number 6, First contract amendment with Park East Construction. Is there a motion? Mr. Bronson, seconded by Ms. Meyer. Dr. D'Elia.
Yes, for the board's approval tonight is an agreement for Park East, who we signed on with a couple of months ago to work on projects for the 26-27 school year, but we have asked them also if they can help us out with 4 current projects for this year, which happen to be the outdoor classrooms at Oakwood and Birchwood, the turf field at the high school, the TV studio at the high school, and the parking lot repavement over at JKAO. So we're looking to enter into agreement that for their assistance with these 4 projects for this that were scheduled for the 25-26 school year.
Any questions? All in favor? Any opposed? Resolution is adopted unanimously. Moving on to item number 7 is the approval of a budget transfer motion. Mr. Bronson, seconded by Ms. LaCara. Mr. Conway.
Thank you, Mr. Ciapetta. As required by our Board Policy 5330, this transfer tonight is above the limit of $35,000, is in particular for $100,000, and relates to the just approved contract amendment with Park East Construction for the 4 projects to get us through this current year 25-26.
Okay. Thank you. All in favor? Any opposed? Moving on to item 8 is the approval of placements on the Committee on Special Education and Preschool Special Education, dates listed in February, March, April, and May. Is there a motion? Mr. Joyner, seconded by Ms. Meyer. Any questions on the placements? All in favor? Any opposed? All right, moving on to personnel. We have personnel schedules 2, 3, 5, 6, 9, 10, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, and 22. Is there a motion? Mr. Bronson, seconded by Ms. LaCara. These personnel schedules, no major announcements on here. Some appointments of new teachers to start next year, but largely summer positions, extended school year, and our camps, as well as tenure areas, many tenure appointments, which we will be celebrating at the next meeting. Any questions? Oops, I'm sorry, Ms. LaCara. All in favor? Any opposed? All right. Moving on to, we have personnel postings, and then we have committee reports. Ms. LaCara, anything to report curriculum-wise?
Yes, we had 2 meetings. The February one, we had a course request for Memorial 6th Grade Center. Mr. Toto explained the rebounding and enhancements to the music production class with it creating a transition from elementary to secondary education and a potential music production course to become a pathway to graduation. He provided an overview of the wheel system, which includes 4 classes: coding, world language, art, and library, and mentioned the coding was going to be updated to align with current technology. And then one big thing we had at that meeting was Mr. Duggan presented a proposal for implementing a 9-period scheduled day at Stimson Middle School, which would allow for expanded world language offerings, more elective choices, and better support for students with different needs through a tiered system. And there was discussion to how to include the 9 periods. They would move the homeroom to later in the day, and the class periods would go to 40 minutes. And some new electives proposed would be fantasy sports, creative comic book writing, and robotics. And then we had an update on the summer school, which we are going to be doing our own summer school this year. And the goal is to keep it small while making it meaningful and beneficial to the students that need it. And then there was a discussion of the 250th anniversary of Declaration of Independence. And we discussed some town programs that were going to be presented to the families, such as Suffolk County is offering a passbook option, which allows students to download the passport, and they can go to different historical sites and receive a passport stamp. And that was the main topics of that meeting. And then we have another meeting, so I'll go quick. So this one, we had Dr. Hender presented the MTSS update, which is moving from a response to intervention model to a proactive multi-tiered system of support. And there's been 40 members divided into subcommittees who have been evaluating current practices and researching best practices to come up with this system. And it will be a 3-tiered approach. 1 would be 80 to 90% of students who meet benchmarks through high-quality classroom instruction without supplemental aid. Tier 2, 5 to 10% of students would receive focused small group instruction within the class, and Tier 3 would be intensive, where smallest percentage of students would receive pull-out classes to keep them up to grade level. And then we had a big discussion of Peaceful School Bus, so I'm not going to go over that again because Dr. Hendrick covered that very nicely. And then we just did say there was going to be a new course for the Memorial sixth graders on digital art, and then it was going to create a pathway into Stimson and the high school. And also we're going to have a DL Spanish 6, which is going to try and continue the pathway of dual language going towards seal of biliteracy. And then we just talked about there would be heavy professional development regarding the multi-tiered system of support this summer.
Thank you, Ms. LaCara. A lot going on curriculum-wise.
Yes,
Great
yes.
report, though. All excellent stuff, amazing stuff. Thank
Yes,
you so
very
much.
good.
Yeah, moving in the right direction. All right, facilities reports. I will be quick. We're covering a couple of reports. These meetings were largely devoted to the development and finalization of our capital project proposal for the 26-27 school year. I want to thank the community for supporting that budget, which will authorize and allow those capital projects to move forward. You see a lot of capital work being done right now, which was approved last year, so a lot of planning goes into these things, but a lot shovels in the ground all over the district. As Dr. D'Elia mentioned, Birchwood and Oakwood, the outdoor learning labs, they are moving right along, nearing completion. The front turf field here at Walden High School is pretty much done and will be complete by next week. And the construction of the multimedia center right out here at Walden High School is ongoing. Other than that, we discussed an outdoor painting pilot program that's going on at Silas Wood. You'll notice that we're painting the outdoor panels there of the windows that are a mustard color, painting them something a little more pleasing to the eye than that, a little maroon. And if successful, it looks to be a big improvement so far. I want to bring that through the rest of the district. And moving forward with the memorial, putting the finishing touches on that building, it is really nearly complete with respect to the classrooms. Some of the bigger spaces still remain to be worked on, the library, the courtyard, which is a really exciting project being worked on by Dr. D'Elia and Ms. Busey, kind of a farm-to-table program. It's really going to kind of be revolutionary and first of its kind. And so we're really excited to open that building. And then facilities is going to really start turning their attention over to the Silas Wood Pre-K Center to get that building and its finishes up and running for next year. And that's the facilities report. Comments by board members? Ms. Meyer.
Thank you, Mr. Ciapetta, and I'll be brief, but I know there's so many wonderful things happening in the district, and I just wanted to highlight a few. Earlier this evening, one of our students that was recognized for the Diana Sincomani Fritzie Impact Award was for starting the Girls Supporting Girls Club. And I just wanted to also call out the teacher advisors that have really taken this idea and turned it into such an incredible program. Ms. Stair and Ms. Zissel at Silas Wood Sixth Grade Center have really put their heart and soul into it. And I've seen firsthand the outcome of this, where girls are truly able to embrace their differences with each other, encourage and support each other, and the impact that it's having on their young lives is just absolutely amazing to see. And I just want to thank Ms. Stair and Ms. Zissel for their commitment and their creativity to that. And then coming up at Stimson, I see that the planning has been underway in full swing for the first ever Stimson Independence Cup. And it's just amazing to see all the planning and work that's going into giving our students the opportunity to not only learn about and understand the importance of the 250th anniversary of America, but also capitalize on the amazing energy of the upcoming World Cup. Students working together in teams, rallying around the countries that they're going to be playing for. They'll have the opportunity to learn about 16 different countries that'll be represented in the World Cup. And it's just a great opportunity to see our students that are going to be out there being active and then also celebrating the diversity amongst us in South Huntington. So thank you to the Stimson team for all the work that's going on there.
Thank you, Ms. Meyer. Other comments by board members? Mr. Joyner. Oh, sorry, no comments. I have just a couple, going to go very quick. Lots of award ceremonies going on. Had the opportunity to attend the Gold Key last night, which is Gold Key for the students that have had 8 varsity seasons, I believe, in the last 3 years. We had a number of athletes who got that. We also had the Maroon and White Award, scholarships, Hall of Fame inductions, And what was really incredible about it was as the students were coming up and their bios were being read, these student athletes really emphasis on both parts of it. They're succeeding on the court, on the field, and in the classroom as well. Almost all of the students that came up were National Honor Society inductees, top 20 in their class, and just had so many accomplishments to them. So they're able to multitask and focus and do all these different endeavors together, and that was really amazing as well. And I gave a little introductory speech, about how they carry themselves in public, on the court, on the field, and how they show great sportsmanship, and that's a testament to their parents and our great coaches. Finally, we have a state budget that was adopted, very exciting. It came after ours. A few things of note: we got an additional 1%, which was nothing really significant to write home about, but two very important things were project labor agreement bill appears to be dead, and that was something that school boards were really advocating against. And the other item was the 5-year extension of zero-emission buses, which also very significant. So those were two things that were being lobbied by the school boards associations, and we had an impact on that. And that's the reason you have school boards. That's the reason you have school board associations and lobbying efforts. Last thing that I didn't mention before on facilities was important. We had previously approved the Waldman High School traffic light. That project is still going on. It's very complex to add a traffic light. We haven't forgotten about it. The town has to be approved by the town. It has to be drawn up, has to be bidded. So there's a lot of things going on. The town now wants us to add some concrete by there, so that's kind of holding things up. But we're still working towards that. And Assemblyman Stern had notified us, also a project that takes a long time, lots of red tape, the turning lane by Palmanock High School, which is something that we've advocated for the safety of our students. Comments by the board members? Dr. D'Elia.
Yes, just real quickly, Adventureland Monday night was a huge success. We had almost 700 members of the community attend Adventureland, and the weather held out. So we're very happy. We have June 10th is scheduled for next year. We have it on the calendar. Also, please be on the lookout we're going to start having some memorial alumni tours. We'll be setting those up for a couple in July and a couple in August. I know there's some real interest out there to see the building, former graduates of the building. So be on the lookout. Go Knicks.
Thank you, Dr. D'Elia. Myself and Dr. D'Elia and Mr. Bronson also attended National Suffolk School Boards Association dinner the other night, and we heard a really good guest lecturer, superintendent, I believe, from Wisconsin, who had a few good ideas, some of which we're going to implement, and one I know you wanted to talk about.
Yeah, for pre-K, I think Dr. Hender, Ms. Shum, we selected dates for the end of August where they're going to be, all of our new little Wildcats will be signing a letter of intent. And it'll be set up as, when sometimes athletes sign, they have the backdrop, they'll have the balloons, they'll get a shirt, they'll get a hat, and they're really going to become the first day of member of becoming a Wildcat. So we look forward to that, and it's something we picked up that when they presented it, the superintendent from Wisconsin, all the oohs and ahs, and I was one of those oohs and ahs from the audience, thinking that was such a great idea. So I said to Nick and to Andrew, why can't we bring it to South Huntington? And we have the green light, and we're doing it. So
great, thanks. Yeah, it was an excellent presentation. He focused a lot of the things we've been doing. Really, he focused on telling your story, because nobody's going to tell your story for you. You've got to tell the story of your students, and he shows how that is much more powerful than just putting something on a piece of paper, a bullet point, and that's kind of what we try to do at each board meeting. Comment by ex officio student member Lucy.
Okay.
You're still getting awards tonight.
I guess so. Tomorrow, the Theater Honor Society induction ceremony will be held at 7 p.m. at Whitman, with a performance from all its members and new inductees before the ceremony. It's a night full of a variety within theater, so come support us. On Friday, June 5th, Yearbook Day is taking place for all seniors at Whitman, where seniors will receive their yearbooks and be able to purchase prom tickets. All of the hard work done by those on yearbook will be showcased, and those that have worked on video yearbook will show their work throughout the year on the Whitman turf on June 22nd. On Monday, June 8th at 7 p.m., the Music Honor Society and Art Honor Society will be holding their induction ceremony together. This honors those that have excelled in art and music throughout their classes in their high school years. On Tuesday, June 9th, Silas is having their spring concert at Whitman at 7 p.m. On Friday, June 12th at 6 p.m., the Mercy Benefit Concert will be held outside on the back lawn at Whitman, which is a concert showcasing the talent throughout our high school. It is one of my favorite nights throughout the year, and I can't believe it's my last one.
Are you performing?
Yes, I will be. 2 songs.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Lots of exciting things are happening in elementary schools with field days, fun days, game days, picnics, carnivals, and grade trips all happening in the next few weeks as the school year comes to a close. It is so nice to see all these kids celebrating all their hard work throughout the year with so many exciting activities. There are no scheduled classes on Wednesday, June 10th for the high school due to Regents exam happening. The class of 2026 prom will be taking place on June 25th at the Crest Hollow Country Club, and commencement will be taking place on June 26th.
Thank you, Lucy. Great job. All right. And voice of the residents. All right. We'll take a motion to go into executive session, discuss a matter of personnel and a potential matter of litigation. Is there a motion? Mrs. Harris, seconded by Mr. Bronson. All in favor? Any opposed? Thank you, everyone. Be well. Enjoy the basketball.